title screen.
Voyage Through Disability, an individual life coaching and corporate consulting company, is proud to present This Week in Disability History for August 7th to August 13th, 2023.
We transition to a classroom. A woman with gray hair and pale skin walks in and starts using a pointer to point to a chalkboard. The chalkboard has a poster proclaiming, August is Gastroparesis Awareness Month.
This week, we'll be discussing gastroparesis and various nonprofit organizations which provide support, education, and/or research to people with gastroparesis. This video is not medical advice, it is simply informational. Talk to your own doctor if you are having any symptoms or questions.
We transition to a doctor's office. A female with brown hair, pink skin, and wearing business casual clothing is sitting on the edge of an examination table. She looks sad. On the wall are two medical diagrams. A female doctor with short black hair, brown skin, a medical mask, and wearing a yellow shirt under her lab coat, enters.
Hello, Helen. How are you today?
You tell me, Dr. Kendra.
Well, when you first came to see me, you were experiencing severe nausea and vomiting, you had lost weight, and you felt full pretty quickly. We did the scintigraphy, or gamma scan, and a breath test, in which we measured the amount of carbon-13 in your breath after you had eaten special food.
And?
The tests confirmed it's gastroparesis.
Which one is that one? What does that mean for my life?
Gastroparesis happens when the stomach slows down digestion. One way to think about it is that paresis means partial paralysis. The food sits in the stomach longer, and instead of going further into the digestive tract, the food is more likely to be vomited back up. The poster on the wall shows that normal stomach contractions move food into the intestines. In gastroparesis, the contractions aren't normal, so the food doesn't move further along like it should. Food is a big part of all cultures, but with time, you'll figure out strategies that will work for you. We'll discuss some treatments, but if you decide you need work accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, I'll work with you on that paperwork.
The scene has changed perspectives, so the exam table and Helen are on the left. This time, there is one poster which has icons showing the symptoms, tests, and treatments involved in gastroparesis. Dr. Kendra reviews them with Helen.
In terms of symptoms, you've already told me about vomiting, nausea, and feeling full quickly. You may notice that you have more bloating or abdominal pain. You may also see chunks of food when you throw up. You may have more acid reflux and less appetite. Monitor your weight, and let me know how much you are losing. We've already done the testing using the gamma scan and the breath test, so we don't have to go deeper into that. The first thing we can try is medications. My office will also set you up with a nutritionist. If that doesn't work and you are still having severe symptoms, we can discuss surgery or electrical stimulation. But, those are discussions for another time.
Why did this happen to me?
We don't know. Gastroparesis tends to affect adult females more than other groups. You don't have diabetes, but a lot of people with diabetes develop gastroparesis. They have to be really careful with their blood sugar levels, because of the slower digestion. You aren't on them, but there might be a link between the new weight loss drugs and gastroparesis symptoms, or it might just be a coincidence because so many people are on the new meds and they would have developed it even without the meds. It's unclear and needs more real-world research using a gigantic sample.
What do I do next?
We'll start you on meds and I want you to see me in a month. Call my office if your symptoms get worse or if you think you are having side effects.
Thank you.
Be patient, and I'll see you in a month. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
We transition back to the same classroom and teacher.
Health psychology says that when faced with a new diagnosis, one of the best things to do is reach out for social support, both with your family and friends and with other people who have the same diagnosis. I am going to list a few gastroparesis organizations and check them with websites that look at the financial and other aspects of charities, to see how strong the organization is. Consumer Reports suggests looking at 3 sources: the Better Business Bureau, Charity Navigator and Charity Watch. I'm using Charity Navigator, but please research for yourself before donating. I found 4 organizations. Each has a slightly different focus. First, the International Foundation for Gastrointestinal Disorders, IFFGD.org, has an 89% rating, which earns it 3 out of 4 stars. Next, the Gastroparesis Patient Association for Cures and Treatments, G-PAC.org, is not rated, but provides information and support. It is run completely by volunteers. Another charity is the Oli Foundation, Oli.org, which focuses on people who use nutritional support therapy. It has an 82% rating, which is 3 out of 4 stars. Lastly, Gastroparesis, Fighting for Change, CureGP.org, is not rated, but it provides support, education, and political advocacy. Thank you for joining me this week. This video was brought to you by Voyage Through Disability. VTD is a life coaching company focused on helping people with all types of illnesses, disabilities, and pain conditions discover their goals and create plans to reach them.
End card.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please visit www.voyagethroughdisability.com for information about life coaching and corporate consulting.